check this out. Hellmann's is making vegan mayo. They don't put mayo on there, but that's basically what it is. Surprising to me, since I think Hellmann's was the one that was complaining about other companies making mayonnaise that was vegan because it wasn't technically mayonnaise. But I saw this in the store. I did not buy it. I just thought it was strange. Hellmann's was doing that now. Got some gravy. Gonna get some of this mushroom gravy for the Thanksgiving dinner. Got the holiday roast, the field roast that I get every year. It's pretty good. Carrots, potatoes, onions. Got some asparagus here. Sweet potatoes, broccoli. There's NORAH with her broken arm. And she's chopping up some potatoes. I'm doing the sweet potatoes. Gonna make some mashed potatoes, and I'm gonna make the sweet potato casserole, and I'll go through that with you guys to show you what that's all about. And then we got some beets. I got some, gotta get those beets in there. So let me probably boil these up and soften them up a bit. Delicious. Beets are strong, man. Beets are some strong stuff. They call these the natural steroid for people who are athletic. This is really good for the blood. There's tons of nutrients in there. I haven't had beets in a while either, so here we go with some vitamin B6, some phosphorus, proteins in there, manganese. It's good stuff. We'll just boil these and slice them up. Then we got the white potatoes. Well, I'm going to mash those up, make some mashed potatoes with those, got them in the water ready to go. And then the sweet potatoes for the sweet potato casserole. So we'll boil those up, prepare the holiday roast here. Got some onions, some potatoes and carrots. I'm going to add some mushrooms here too. I forget what the name of these mushrooms are, but I'm going to add those to go along with that. There they are. The holiday roast. Now this doesn't have any soy in it. It does have wheat gluten. There's something that's triggering my allergies, and I feel like I don't know. This might be one of those things. So, anyways, here we're gonna start the sweet potato casserole. This is gonna be the topping for it. So we're gonna put some pecans in there, 3/4 cup. And then we're gonna add that to the blender. Let's go ahead and add that in there. Now we're going to get some flour. This is just the flour that I had there, organic oat flour. Put that in there for the topping as well. Using that Pyrex. There it is, organic oat flour. There's my mom. Happy Thanksgiving, Mom. We're just going to pour that right in there with the pecans and get some brown sugar, 1/4 cup of brown sugar. I actually put a little bit more of brown sugar in there than I was supposed to. I had to take some out. I went over the 1/4, but anyways, we're going to throw that in there too. Blend all that up together. There we go. And some cinnamon. Delish. Some salt. And let's pulse it. Just pulse it. Get it mixed up together. Food processor would be a little bit better, but this Vitamix has been amazing. It's been doing a lot for me throughout the years. It's pretty awesome. So it works. It gets stuck to the sides and stuff. You're gonna have to like dig it off and then, you know, pulse it again, but it works out well. There we go. Mix all that up. And then what we're going to do is we're going to add some non-dairy butter. I'm going to use Earth Balance today, soy-free, because I feel like soy might be triggering something in me. I don't know. I just got to stay away from it for a while and see if it gets better. I'm going to blend this while pouring the melted butter in. That should work out all right. And there's our topping. Put it right in this dish right here. It's a little bit more wet than it probably should have been, but it'll all work out in the end. I did taste it and it is delicious. The topping I could eat alone. I could just eat that topping. But you put that on top of some mashed sweet potatoes. Oof, man, this is good. It's good. It's one of my favorite dishes to make. Made this a couple times before. There we go. There it is. Yep. Put that on the top at the end. All right, now let's get some stuff for the mashed potatoes themselves, the sweet mashed potatoes. I'm gonna pour in some milk. I'm using almond milk. You can use whatever non-dairy milk you want to use, but I'm gonna pour that in. As you can see, I already mashed the potatoes a little bit. And we're gonna mix that in. A little bit more. Actually, that's the butter. Add a little butter in there. Look how fast I'm going. Put the brown sugar in there. There we go. Could have used a little bit more brown sugar, but it was good. So we're gonna put it in a dish, flatten it out, put it all in there, and then we're gonna add the topping. Nora's gonna help me out with that topping. Just flatten it out. You could eat it just like this. You could just stop right here and just eat it. But take an extra step, spread it out, put the topping on. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna put it back in the oven. Well, we're gonna put it in the oven for 25 minutes. And that is going to be delish. Now this is one of those things that it tastes a lot better when it's hot, or at least warm. After I refrigerated it and then pulled it out and try to eat it cold, it doesn't really work out that well. The heat really brings out a lot of the flavor in it. So a lot of things I can eat cold. And I don't have to heat it up, but this is not one of those things. You want to heat this up. It's a lot there. There we go. Now we're going to start adding the topping. It's a little bit harder than it was before when I did it because it's a little bit more wet than it should have been. But it all works out. We get it on there. Yeah, I don't know what it is, but something's triggering some type of allergic reaction. I eat something and I feel like it was soy, But now that I'm thinking about it, it might not be. It might be something in that holiday roast, because I was eating a lot of field roast things, like the sausages and stuff, and like a day after, I would be sneezing constantly. After I ate that holiday roast, I ate a lot of it. I was just sneezing constantly. My eyes were watering, itchy. Like, I don't know what. There's no soy in that, but there is wheat gluten. There's, I don't know. Maybe it's a certain type of spice that now is triggering an allergic response. I don't know. I'm trying to figure it out. But I do know that once like about a week ago, I just cut everything out, and it was mono-mealing it, just whole plant foods, a lot of green juices, and I was fine. I was feeling really good. Then I had a burrito with tofu in it, and then the next day, that's when I had this holiday roast. So I'm not really sure. I gotta pinpoint it, but yeah, I'm trying to figure that out. It's really aggravating me. All right, so here's the mashed potatoes. Probably about 7 golden potatoes there. Cut up, sliced. I'm gonna mash them up. Boiled them. Just mashing them up now. Probably could have made these a little bit creamier, but add a little salt in there. Yeah, I'm just gonna add salt, a little bit of almond milk, a little bit of butter, and that's it. Oh yeah, I added in some very thinly sliced onions. I think that's actually what I put in first. They were very thinly sliced onions. There's some almond milk. Put 2 tablespoons of non-dairy butter in there. Mix that up, smash it up, mash it up. Then I'll get my salt. Put that salt in there too. And there's my mashed potatoes. Lots of potatoes. Lots of potatoes. Potatoes are amazing. Amazing, amazing food. Really good stuff. And then, of course, gotta have the greens, the asparagus. Just steaming the asparagus and the broccoli together. And that makes the meal. Sorry I don't have any footage of the actual meal cooked, but this is what I made. Let me know what you think in the comments below. What did you have for Thanksgiving? Did you make anything? Did you have your vegan food? Did you have your non-vegan food? Let me know. Let me know what you think of my meal. Let me know if you're going to make that sweet potato casserole, because it is fantastic. So, talk to you guys later.